better report my findings to Qingzhou at the seat of divine foresight.
Oh, ein Schweinchen, ein Sparschweinchen. Lass es nicht bekommen.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl! Advance forward!
The galaxy is vast beyond compare. The next destination, up to you.
Was ist denn hier ein Verkaufsautomat?
I came up from Starskip Haven just to see.
Das ist hier ein Verkaufsautomaten. Ja. Was gibt's denn da? Ratat. Mungo-Bohnenzone. Ich nicht.
How did it go? Did you manage to locate Donshu? So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan. I've got to apprehend them quickly. Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Donshu. Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. I won't take up any more of your time. Please, take good care of yourself. If you run into Donshu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation. You deserve it.
Schau! Ich hab's hier alle ausgeführt. Der Autorenwettbewerb Vista des Multiversums hat begonnen. Liebe Trailblazer, die allererste Vista des Multiversums, der jährliche Autorenwettbewerb für Honkai-Style hat begonnen. Sonst komme ich hier irgendwie wieder. Muss ich wahrscheinlich irgendeine Story schreiben oder sowas. Credit, was ein Witz. Was ein schlechter Witz. So. Zeitexpress.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Da hinten.
Where did they get to?
Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up. Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house. Order whatever you like. There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being. Was it that obvious? Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. I feel embarrassed to ask now. How can I put this? If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hong came here on that train.
Yep.
The Astral Express,
Yep.
right? I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers? I guess you see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun,
Hab ich da sowieso
but
schon im Team.
the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like
Ich fand die
Belleville
Hertha
after
besser.
a few years, right? Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that? I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance. Actions. Oh, I get you. Another plate of delicious snacks coming right up.
Das habe ich so nicht gemeint, aber Dankeschön.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang. Or Pom Pom.
Alle.
Who's the
Frag sie
best
alle.
one to ask?
Frag sie alle. Na, eigentlich braucht er... Du hast doch angefangen mit mit dem Ticket, mit dem Bahnticket. Also eigentlich müsste es ja der Schaffner sein, oder?
Let's send a message to Pom Pom.
Schaffner, Hilfe! Kann ich tippen sehen? Ist sie eher akribisch oder ungehemmt? Ungehemmt ist sie nicht. Dann ist sie eher akribisch. Kleiner Scherz. Wo ist er denn? In der Werkstatt wieder, hm?
Come around and have a look.
Was macht denn
You
Jepada?
should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
I know. Let me think about it.
Perfect timing.
Fine. That's just it. There is no deal.
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards. But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klapoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval. Join the Express? I see. No wonder she seems so flustered. So, that's what's on her mind. Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research. But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well versed in mechanical engineering and other fields. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected. I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing. Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klapoth Fort and sighing all day either. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klipoth Fort.
Ah, da rennen wir wieder zurück.
You know what I mean.
Doesn't seem like they finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Branya. You're a supreme guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds. But there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
Kakolia, you...
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right, it does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Kakolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Branya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Branya. I assume you heard our conversation just now. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Klipoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
If she did, I never knew about it.
The story behind this guitar. It'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school, Kakolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Kakolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short. Not really, no. She was a military history major, very different from what I was doing. Still, we hung out every day. It's only natural that my love for inventing would rub off on her. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags?
Und wieder zurück zur Werkstatt.
That's one of yours, right?
An der Mülltonne. Hinweisschild.
I want to see the adventurous moves.
You know what I mean.
There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Chapard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Oh, was ist rätselhaft? Der Pflanzenexemplar.
Oh, it's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips. As for the name, I can't quite recall.
Snowman's palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Yes. Snowman's palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it! Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished writing it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it. Well, let's see. Yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater. It's broken, though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Klar.
Here we go again. You don't have to do everything she tells you.
The principle
Ja,
behind this
dafür gibt's
machine and the one
DPs.
you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it? were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time, too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her
Und
for
du bist
this
zu
long.
faul, das Ding zu reparieren, weil du kein Geld dafür kriegst. Und ich soll's machen? Natürlich ohne, dass ich Geld dafür krieg. Das ist ja interessant.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised,
Gibt's ja
let me
auch
tell
einen
you the story
Lehrling zu
behind this
nennen,
little
sonst
heater.
kommst
Its
du nicht mit?
original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance. Of course. After all, she was a Landau.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau was driven by that
Das hört
ethos.
sich immer so nach Bällebad an. Ikea Bällebad. Was brauchst du denn noch? Hat's ja nicht langsam genug? Die Gitarre darf nicht fehlen, dies ist klar. Ihre E-Gitarre.
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Kokolia a long time ago. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Kokolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar.